Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video from the Barrett channel. 大家好，我是 Ollie。我要给你们这个视频，因为在开始的病毒的时候，我做了非常重要的决定 ，and that's what I want to talk about today. I made a very important decision at the end of January, which you all know was when the infamous coronavirus began. And 2020 is going to go down as a year in history for sure. So, what was that decision, do you ask? That decision was, all of our family were telling us to come home. You know, people were getting worried. It's kind of in the name. This was a novel coronavirus. And no one really knew how bad it was going to be, right? So, family are getting worried, understandably. People are kind of saying, look, you should come home. Because at this point, we didn't know whether it was going to spread worldwide. We just had an idea that it might do. And it seemed like, at the time, that China was going to be the most dangerous place to be, because that's where it started. I'm going to have to change arms sometimes because my arm's getting tired. I'm holding the drone controller in one, so, you know, bear with me. We took the decision to stay and to stay in China, and I actually made a video about it. I will link it up here if you do want to see that. It must have been in February that we took the decision to stay in China, and that was because me and my dad, I mean, besides the fact that our entire lives were here, we kind of gave trust in China's system because we saw that people were taking it seriously. We saw that the government were taking it seriously. They were putting in new things left, right and centre. You know, one day everybody's wearing masks. You know, everybody was having their temperature taken the next day. Roads were getting blocked off. You know, delivery men were not allowed up to the door. They had to have, you know, things dropped off at the front of the complex gate. All sorts of things, right? And this, right from the off, just gave us trust. And we decided to stay. And little did we know that was going to be, in hindsight, thinking about it now, it's kind of overwhelming thinking about how important that decision really was. At the time, just this YouTube channel, and at this time we didn't even have the Chinese platforms like Toutiao and Bilibili. We had maybe about 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that was all. Okay, so we were not earning any money from YouTube at this time, and we decided that we were gonna, you know, spend all of our time here and, you know, make it happen. So each of us put like 60 hours each into doing YouTube, you know. And first off, we were making coronavirus update videos. You may have seen, if you followed from back then, massive thank you for your support. You know, you've been following since January, since the coronavirus started. But Dad was putting in a lot of hours making videos on updates for the coronavirus. That propelled us forward a little bit, and now, you know, we've got over 100,000 on Bilibili, over 100,000 subscribers on Toutiao, and like we're sitting at nearly 160,000 on YouTube. And not only that, we've had so many experiences present themselves to us. We're now visiting factories. We're now partnering with doing work with Huawei. We're doing all these things, and none of them would have happened if we didn't have that initial trust in how China were going to deal with the situation. And I cannot believe how different my life would be right now if we had decided to bottle it and go back to the UK, because neither of us would still be allowed back in China. I don't have a clue what I would be doing in the UK right now if I went back. I would probably have gone back to a job that I hated. I definitely wouldn't have had any of these awesome experiences that we've had over the past 7 or 8 months. And I would probably, you know, the UK again, they're talking about going into lockdown again. Man, I really do feel for everybody who is in a country now where the cases are rocketing, because right now in China I get a lot of people ask me like how it is in China, like family and friends and stuff, and I'm just like, it's absolutely fine here. I haven't had to worry about coronavirus pretty much at all for about 4 months. Like most places I can walk around without a mask and not have even an inkling of worry about coronavirus, and that is just, it's just amazing, you know. I just feel so grateful to be here, and I just want to give a massive thank you to each and every person who has supported us along the way, you know, along our journey here in China. And you know, I'm just glad I put our faith in the system here, and I'm sure that decision will carry me forward a long way. It's just crazy to think about how, you know, if we'd have just went back to England, my whole life would be so different right now. And who knows, maybe I would have never come back to China. Maybe I would have never come back. And that's a sad thing, that's a sad reality, but you know, maybe that's the case. Anyway, there's one more thing I want to address with you guys on this video, and that is we have just opened the door to members. Okay, so if you see a join button down below this video, that is because you can now become a member on the Barrett channel if you do wish to pledge your support. It's not, you don't have to, you know, only if you want to show your support, but you will be able to get some extra perks over there if you do wish to. And that will bring me to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed this little walk along the beach with me, because I certainly have. I am here with a few friends from my complex that I live in, and we are celebrating Zhongqiujie together, which is Mid-Autumn Festival, which it's the first time I've ever celebrated this, because it's a Chinese festival. So I'm blessed. I'm absolutely blessed. Once again, just a little video. Hope you did enjoy us getting back to our roots with a walk and talk. And yeah, support this video, please. Let us know down in the comments if you know, did you stay in China? Where did you end up, you know, during this COVID period? And how are you feeling right now? And how is it in your country? Because I know, you know, it's still terrible in a lot of places. And you know, just everybody stay safe during this time. Take the precautions that are necessary in your area. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Take care for now.